In a recently issued press release from the Institute for Research on Middle Eastern Policy, the story of the century was disclosed. Buried within the first of 67 boxes lay the declassified 1963 investigations from the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. One shocking memo revealed that one of our closest allies was as tempting to manipulate U.S. foreign policy. The March 17, 1961 document stated, "In recent years, there has been an increasing number of incidents involving attempts by foreign governments or their agents to influence the conduct of American foreign policy by techniques outside normal diplomatic channels. There have been occasions when representatives of other governments have been privately accused of engaging in covert activities within the United States and elsewhere for the purpose of influencing United States policy." The Lavon Affair. The reference to the Lavon Affair in this document is the shocking admission by the Senate Investigative Committee to a false flag terrorist bombing plot codenamed Operation Susanna. The plot targeted U.S. interests in Egypt and was intended to reverse the U.S. policy that placed pressure on British withdrawals from Egypt, who would in turn give control of the Suez Canal back to Egypt. Israeli agents in Egypt disguised themselves as Arab businessmen and were only caught and prosecuted after their bombs malfunctioned. Could it be possible that one of America's strongest allies, Israel, would carry out staged terror against us in an effort to sway our Middle East policy? According to the recently declassified document, the answer is a resounding yes. Is it a coincidence that Operation Northwoods, the document that outlined staged terror to be carried out by our own military against targets in Washington, D.C. and Miami as a pretext to invade Cuba, was drafted around that same time? Or that the attack on the USS Liberty by Israeli Air Force jet fighter aircraft and motor torpedo boats of the Israeli Navy would occur just a few years later? The remaining 66 boxes from the Senate investigation are still being opened, and we can only guess that more damning disclosure lay ahead for America's greatest ally. It's time